Hello, everybody. I'm just going to make a quick review. A quick video. Well, it is sort of a review. I want to talk a little bit about my family. I hope none of y'all have a family like mine. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. I can't even. I have 3 sisters. I talk to none of them. I have nieces that I don't talk to. I have nephews I don't talk to. I have one aunt that I talk to every now and then. I have one cousin that I talk to every now and then. Um, I have 2 kids that I don't talk to. I haven't talked to in over a year. I have grandkids I don't talk to. I have 16 grandkids. Wait a minute, 13. 13 grandkids. And only have a relationship with one. And they all range from 29 down to 2 years old. And I only have a relationship with the 8-year-old. And that's only because me and the mom gets along very, very well. Um, I have 8 great grandkids, which I know none of them. I know them, but I don't know. But see, I don't get along with my other grandkids because me and the mother don't get along, or me and my son's mothers don't get along. Me and my sisters, we haven't got along. I say I haven't talked to. I will sum it up like this: in the past 10 years, I might have talked to them 3 times. Okay, no, I give it the benefit of the doubt, maybe between 3 and 10 times in the past 10 years. Now, before that, probably the same thing. Um, I just found out that my sister had was spreading these lies about me. She actually told her children that I molested my daughter, and I'm thinking, where she could have got that from? Who could have told her that? And I'm thinking, my oldest daughter, because that girl has said some things about me. She has said things about me to my face. She even told somebody she was adopted. She told my father something that got him so upset that he came over to my house with a pistol. She told my sister something that my sister told me to get the fuck out of her house. I don't know what she said. They don't tell me what she says, but they react to it like it was something real bad. They don't come out and say, your daughter said you did it. No. They just say, get the hell out of my house. Or come and come to my house and stuff. It was crazy. I mean, this was years ago, so I can't exactly remember what exactly he said. But I know he had a gun. He made my boyfriend get out the house. He hit me in my head 3 times. I picked up a broom and told him that if don't hit me no more. And you know what happened with that scene? It got back to my mother that I hit my father. Come on, really? And you believe that? But she did. About 20 years later, she told me that. And then my niece gonna tell me, I don't know how it came up, but she said, "Well, the reason why we don't really approach you because we don't know how you slapped our granddad." What? I said, "Bitch, is you crazy?" That's how. That's uh, hearing that. It just came out. I didn't mean to call her a bitch, but I'm like, "Are you crazy?" I slapped my father, and I'm still here talking to you. Believe me, we are. We were scared of our father to the point where I wouldn't say certain things. He had a shotgun, and I was not going to be stupid enough to think he wouldn't shoot me with it because he had pointed a gun at me twice. And I had to jump out of a window once because I thought he was going to kill me because I was accused of stealing some money, which come to find out that my sister did. But she had him thinking that I did it. But really, uh, yeah, because I said something. We was arguing about something, and and her granddaughter said something about, well, we know what you did. Okay, I really didn't pay no attention. I really thought they was talking about um, an incident that happened with my daughter burning her arm, and then my sister came out and said, "Yeah, we know what you did. We know that you molested your daughter." I'm like, oh, that bothered me for about a month. That oh my goodness, that is something that turns my stomach. And to be accused of doing something like that, and then had her kids thinking that. So all these years, they've been, we didn't ever have a relationship or anything, but all these years they thought they had an aunt that did something like that. Oh my goodness. Oh, nobody said, "Oh, Trixie, did you do that?" No, they just believed it. Okay. Now this family, it has its snakes. We stole from each other. We slept with each other's man. Um, I hate to even. I don't know for sure, but I've kind of. I think cousins might have been fooling with each. I don't know. I just felt that sense. I had some perverted nephews, kids too. I didn't trust none of them. None of them. I didn't even want my daughter watching my kids, but I didn't have nobody else to watch them. And because she just gave me, she was just mean, you know. She was like a person that walks around with a black cloud. Um, this is what she is. She would peep in on me having sex with my boyfriend, and then ask me, "Why was you sucking his penis?" I don't know if she said penis or dick, and it shocked me. And I said, "I don't know why you asked me that, but one day you will be doing it too." That's all I can say. I'm like, oh my God, this child is looking through the keyhole. And then she would run up on me while I'm having sex with somebody. Just it's like she wait till it got quiet and then we'll come in the room. I lost my kids a few times. Um, and I lost one. I never got her back because, but and then my other two, they they left and stayed with my oldest daughter. I didn't do anything or say anything because you know what? I'm like, you know what? You want to run your life, go ahead, and that's what happened. Um, they was already against me. They had already told me they didn't want to live with me. They don't like me. They don't like my kids. My kids. They're sisters. But in their mouth it's my kids. Cause I was on crack real bad for a while. Um, and that made it easier for them to get away with a lot of things. I tried to keep them at home. I tried to keep them in school. But you can only do so much when you got everybody else against you. It's hard. Um, and then the way I was raised, I hated myself. I always ran away. I was always running away. I was running away with my kids. I was running away. It's like I just had to get away from my parents, even though we didn't even have a relationship, even though they didn't even never come over my house. They didn't come visit me at my house till I was in my 50s. And my mother even told me, I would not come to your house. I would not even sit on your toilet or drink out your cup. And I don't know what you be doing. I mean, wow. And my father told me once too, to my face and in front of my kids and my grandkids, you ain't shit. You ain't been shit since you was 5 years old. Accused me of taking his watch and come to find out he had, he had just lost it. He had just moved it and didn't know where he put it. And he's gonna find it, and then he's gonna try to apologize, which it wasn't really an apology. And then my mother turns around and say, "Oh, you still my daughter." I'm thinking, how can I not be your daughter? Please, somebody tell me how I can not be your daughter. But I miss my mom and dad though. I really do. They they left us. My mom left us like 5 years ago, and my father going on 2 years. They was mean. They was mean, and all they cared about was their self and their things. But that was my mom and dad. I can't really tell you any good times we had, uh, but right now that's. I hope nobody out there has a family like mine, and I'm sure we do. Probably something worse. But I tell you one thing: uh, if I was to die right now, they would not. And if they die right now, I wouldn't go to their funeral, and they wouldn't come to mine. And I know that, and we know that. Um, as far as my sister that went around telling some stuff like that, how in the world could you ever think that I would do something like that? She could never say anything to me ever again. As far as I'm concerned, she doesn't even exist. I know people say, "Oh, yeah, yeah, I can get together. Yeah, I can get over there." No, we can't. No, we can't. That's why I'm trying my best to try to help children not to have families like that. not to have family like that. Because family is the most important thing in the world.